These guys spent 278 days building in the forest to create the ultimate dream water park. You're going to want to watch to the end because it's going to blow your mind what they build. It's incredible. But with any journey, you've got to start from the beginning. These guys have documented the entire 278 days and are so skilled, so incredible. You're going to absolutely love this. They've already cleared out an area by chopping down trees. They're starting to mark out the foundations of where the water park will begin. There's some additional secrets hidden in this water park to make it even more epic, even more incredible. You do not want to miss it. These guys are called Mr. Hang Update on YouTube, and their content is utterly insane. Look at their work ethic. Look at their work rate. Obviously, this is all taken over a long period of time, but already they have dug something incredible out of the ground. Look how far they've dug, and there's only 2 of them. Best thing is, they seem happy. They seem to be loving it, and let me tell you, the videos are killing it on YouTube. They even work in the night, come day or night. Look at that. Even those fires are impressive enough. And let's not forget that the tools they're using, these are more primitive tools. It's not like they've got all of the crazy equipment you'd find elsewhere in the world with diggers, moving vehicles, modern electric equipment. They are doing all of this literally with things that they have created themselves, and it's already looking so cool. It looks like the next part that they're making is like an inside stairwell down into the center of the water park. I tell you what, if there's any water park that I want to visit, this one is now flying to the top of that list because I am so excited to see how this turns out. Now, obviously, when you're building something as incredible as this, as intricate as this, and as I said, there's going to be some surprises and additional things you wouldn't even expect in a water park normally, let alone a water park built with primitive tools in the middle of Cambodia. You need to spend just as much time building and working as you do planning and prepping the exact build here. Look at everything they're doing. They are completely in sync. They know exactly what they're going to be doing next, and even the scaffolding. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't want to stand on that scaffolding, but if they trust themselves to stand on it and build on it, they know what they're doing and they trust their work. I love how much work they get done and how much more thought out this whole process is. I would just be like, okay, let's dig a hole, put some water in it. There we go. That's going to be good enough. No, these guys go above and beyond. Look how hot it must be. No wonder they've got their tops off. They must be absolutely boiling, and they must be a lot stronger than I am to be able to do all of that digging. Good thing is, make sure you are drinking water, staying hydrated. We don't want these guys fainting whilst they're building the most incredible water park in the world. Back to working at nighttime, nothing will stop these guys from creating the ultimate water park. Let's not forget, this took 278 days. That's almost an entire year. This project is absolutely massive. And when you work that hard and for that long on something, it is bound to be incredible. The greatest buildings and the greatest things and the greatest projects and businesses in the world were not built overnight. They take time. Holy! Can we just stop for a second and appreciate this? This looks like some incredible Aztec, Egyptian, beautiful building. Oh, the water's... Wait. So they're going to flow the water down the middle, maybe even a slide. So it looks like they're actually adjusting the build to make it even cooler. They've come up with an even better way of doing it. What's also really incredible is the actual surface and ground they're working in seems to be perfect. Look at that. The very first trial run of the water park has been complete. It works perfectly. And if you are new to the channel here, guys, don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free. We're trying to aim towards 10 million subscribers to come and join us. They've worked out that the incredible little spherical area that they've built out of the ground, they're actually going ahead and adapting it. Oh, what? So they're changing the design completely because it was too hard to get to. So there you go. Another great life lesson. You may plan again, but sometimes you gotta make changes along the way. Now, as I was saying, the material and the ground that they're digging in here is perfect for this. It's not filled with stones. It's almost clay-like, And it's very good at keeping its structure even when you dig out underneath it. Because the last thing you want is for everything to be crumbling down on top of you. That could be very dangerous. Dude, it seems like every time they build something, they make it and they're like, you know what? We've got a better idea. What is this? It's like a crazy stairway right at the top. These guys, I think, are just loving life so much, enjoying it so much. They're like, you know what? Let's just build something even bigger and cool as we go along. What's the holes in there? Is that like a sauna or something? No, it can't be a sauna, surely. It was like an oven? Yo, look at that bamboo. That's sick. Reinforcing it with some more bamboo, covering it. Wait, it is. I think you've already got it right. I told you there was going to be some incredible secrets. Who would have thought that in the middle of Cambodia, made with primitive tools, one of the world's greatest water parks would have its own natural furnace and fireplace in there as well. Look at these guys go. They don't even need to go back home at night to their family anymore. These guys can live here. They got their own fire pit and oven. How sick is that? Oh my gosh, I was about to say, jeez Louise, do not use your hand, my friend. Cooking a nice meal, making sure that their energies are back up to level to tackle the rest of this project. Oh, no way. They've even... I didn't even think about that. They've even made the sitting area more comfortable with bamboo. They've got a little table. They've got some drink. They've got some fish. I love how their voices sound when it's sped up like, ah, yes, this is a great rice. I thought it was cooking water. I don't know why they were cooking water. It wouldn't have made much sense, to be honest with you. This is awesome. But they can't be eating forever. It's time to go back to work. Now, we already have a great idea about the slide. What I've noticed, it doesn't seem to be a straight slide. They actually drew it with a slight little curve, a little wave to it as well. And that's been reflected directly in the shape of the slide as well. Now, at this point, I'm wondering if they're going to have to secure the outer area, maybe even cover it in some sort of material that means it's water resistant. Dude, they're loving it. Look at them go. Otherwise, the water could seep through the ground, through the walls, through the materials, and then you're going to be infinitely filling it up with water. And I can't lie. I've got a small pool in our garden. It's just one you pump up and put some water in. It takes literally like a day to fill it up with water. This, I'd say, is about 10 times bigger. So this is going to take a long time to fill up with water once they get to it. What are they creating here? These guys really are the biggest brain builders I've ever seen in my life. They're creating some sort of cement/hay produce and covering it around the sides. And we'll be using that to create the outer layer of the pool. Dude, these guys have thought of everything. And the best thing about it is, it looks incredible. Look at those walls now, guys. You wouldn't even know that there was bamboo shoots underneath it. They're almost completely done. No doubt that entire part took days, if not weeks and weeks and weeks out the entirety of the 278 days. These guys are building some... Wait! Are they 200 IQing it? Is this going to be the way they fill up the pool really quickly? So rather than having to dump water in constantly, they fill up this little bit on the edge with water, and then it funnels in, and then if it rains, it will constantly funnel in as well. See, just as I'm telling you guys, there's some things that ain't gonna be easy. These guys have got it covered. They know exactly what they're doing. Look at them go. I'm very interested to see how they fill this pool up. It ain't gonna be easy because it is huge. Where are they off to? Grabbing a load of stone from the nearby rocks. Why do they need those? Wait, we're gonna slide down with the... Okay, no. They took the steps. They were sensible. Oh, dude, look how long. No wonder it took them almost a year doing the stones alone. Must have taken days and days. So what they're doing is they're smashing the stone into the ground. I'll be honest, I'm not sure why they need to do that, but there's clearly a reason. Maybe that's going to be the bottom layer of the pool to make sure it also doesn't leak any water. Back again, working at night. You cannot stop these guys. They are committed to creating the world's greatest water park. What's this here? Creating some sort of mixture of sand and dirt and water. Oh, is that going to go on the floor? Wait, another layer on the wall. Jeez. So just as you thought they'd done all the waterproofing they need to, the walls are in, the ground sorted, they've smashed some rocks in. No, a new day, a new dawn, the fire's back on, they got some food in their bellies, and they're having to cover. Of course, the slide needs to be covered as well. If there's, I mean, they're gonna have water coming down the slide. I mean, I'm already like 100 million steps behind these guys in their thought process. The next 3 days, this is gonna be important. 3 days of filling up the edges with rocks. And they did all of that just because it looks cool. And I can't lie, it looks cool. Dude, look at the waterfall. It's absolutely beautiful. Gotta hand it to them. Those buckets look giant. There's no way they're filling all of this by hand. There's no way. There's no way. They're taking the water and filling the edges with the water that's coming in. Oh, maybe that's kind of like solidified the build. And now it's fully waterproof. What the heck? They're making some blue concoction? Why is the music gone so eerie? I feel like, what are they creating? Is this not really a water park? Yo, look at that color. Oh, they've created their own natural paint. Holy moly. Dude, it looks sick. It's all coming together now. So all the areas that will have water have now been painted blue. Do you guys think anyone else helped them? Someone's here filming with some really nice cameras. It begs the question, did they have help or was it just these two? Now look, I'm not going to throw shade. These two are absolute gods at what they do, but you never know, maybe they had help. This is the big brain part. They've engineered, obviously, as they do because they're big brained, an incredible water system that means all of that water from the waterfall just flows straight in, so no more carrying and lugging a million billion sets of water because that would take years in itself. What are they gonna do with those giant rocks? Oh, they're grabbing giant rocks just because it looks good. This is how committed these guys are. It's not just a giant hole with water in it, which is what I'd build. It's a really good-looking water park as well. Look at them, they're admiring their work, and I think all that's left is to fill it up with water. If you guys are excited to see how this looks in its completed state, 278 days, give it a thumbs up. And I'm definitely going to link to these guys' channels in the description because they are the most incredibly talented people I've ever seen. I'm so excited to see this done. One night later, we really enjoyed this beautiful day. Oh my goodness. Look at them go. That's incredible. I want to go there and go in the water slide. It's awesome. I love the blue paint. It makes the water look even better, fresh from the water fountain with a constant stream of new water, a slide which looks like the most fun slide in the world. And if you get a little bit peckish, head on over to the furnace and cook yourself some food. Look at them go. They've got the biggest grins on their faces. You guys absolutely killed it. It's time for them to sit back, relax, and enjoy their fine work with a meal and have more fun in the pool. Guys, that was incredible. More videos on screen here. Click another one to keep on watching. I hope you enjoyed.